All right, in Lesson 5, Chapter 2, we are looking at two-step problems. In these two-step problems, we will be looking at how to write an algebraic expression from the words given. So we will need to remember how to define a variable, like let t equal the number of times, let x equal the number of quarters, something like that. We can use our glossary that I gave you in the other lesson to help you translate into operation signs. If we're asked to evaluate, we need to remember those order of operations. Do multiplication and division before you do any adding or subtracting. And when you're translating, try to do it word by word. Don't try to interpret what they're looking for. Just translate. So let's look at some examples. 12 less than 5 times your age. Okay, we learned on that other lesson that less than is a switch order subtraction. So we're going to have minus 12. What minus 12? 5 times your age. The word times, of course, means multiply. So 5 times, and here's what I don't know is my age. I'm going to let A represent age. So this would be the expression. Remember, expressions don't have equal signs. The expression for 12 less than 5 times your age. Let's look at this one. Half the weight of the cheese in ounces minus 1 ounce. Half of the weight. The word of means multiply. So 1/2 times something. I'm going to say A, just because I used A minute ago. Minus 1. So that's a given order. 1/2 A minus 1. That's my expression for half of the weight minus 1. You could have used any letter here. You could have used W for weight, O for ounces. You could have used Q just because you like it. It never gets used. All right, 8 meters taller than 3 times the height of your house. 8 meters taller. Taller would be add. So 8 plus 3 times the height of your house. The height of your house is your unknown, and the word times, of course, means to be multiplied. I'm going to use H. And remember, we're not looking for solutions. Again, these are just expressions. 6 fewer than 1/4 of the marbles. Fewer than is also a switch order subtraction. So I need minus 6. What minus 6? 1/4 of the marbles. The word of means, yes, multiply. So I'm going to use M for marbles. 1/4 times M. So 1/4 times N minus 6. That's my expression. So what if they said, oh, well, you have 12 marbles. Then you could evaluate it. You could substitute the M for a 12, and you could figure it out. They're not asking you to do that right now, but that's what you could do. 4 times the length of a rope in inches increased by 8. Not going to write this one down. I want you to think about it. 4 times the length of a rope in inches increased by 8. So we would have a 4. The word times, of course, means multiply. 4 times what? I don't know. So there's my variable. I could make it an R. I could make it an L. I could make it an I. I could make it an X. It doesn't matter. 4 times your letter. Increased by would be, that's right, add. So 4 times variable plus 8. Very good. 2 times the sum of your age and your friend's age. This one's a little bit different. There are 2 things that you don't know. Well, you do know how old you are, but in the given problem, you don't know who they're talking about. 2 times the sum of your age and your friend's age. I want you to write down in your little packet what you think that's going to look like. And then we're going to look at that one together when you come to class. So write down what you think that's going to look like. I'll give you a hint. You're going to need something that we haven't used in any of our other examples. It's something simple. It's something you've learned before. But give that a try and we will look at it when you come to class. Our final slide is a couple more examples, and these are within the realms of what you normally call a word problem. So let's take a look at them. To rent a bicycle, you pay a $12 flat fee, plus you pay $2 per hour. Write an expression for the total cost in dollars for a bicycle rental. So let's think about that. We have to pay $12, right? Yes. Plus, we have to pay $2 for each hour that we ride. So that's going to be 2 times how many hours? And I don't know how many hours. Now remember, they asked for an expression. That means we don't have an equal sign. We're finished at this point. But then they ask us to do one more thing. Then evaluate your expression for an 8-hour bicycle rental. So they want you to now, instead of saying for the number of hours, it's going to be 8 hours. So let's substitute 8 in place of our H. What would we have to do first? We would have to multiply. That's our order of operation. Multiply and divide before we add and subtract. So 2 times 8 is 16. Now add our 12. So our total cost, if it was an 8-hour bicycle ride, would be $28. Okay, here's another one. Art supplies cost 79 cents for each color marker and $1.25 for each poster board. Write an expression for the total cost of supplies in dollars. So we're going to use one poster board. Oh, actually, we don't know how many poster boards, do we? So it's going to be $1.25. And I'm going to use P for poster board. I don't know how many poster boards I'm going to have. The cost of the poster boards plus the cost of the markers. It's 79 cents a marker. And I don't know how many markers. Remember, they were looking for an expression, so no equal signs. $1.25 times P plus 79 cents times M. That's where you are so far. Now, second part. Then, evaluate your expression for 7 markers and 3 pieces of poster board. Now, this is one that I'd like you to finish on your own also, and we're going to look at it together in class. So, 7 markers. M represented your markers, so you're going to replace the 7 in there. And how many pieces of poster board? 3. So come to class with your answer for how much you think all of that is going to cost. All right, I'll see you later.